Hey guys, it's Ashley from Red and Beard. I'm here with Gwen, and today we're going to talk about 9-month sleep regression. But first, if you don't know us, my name's Ashley, my husband is Kyle. We started a travel vlog a few years ago, posted a few videos, and then COVID hit. So our vlog basically turned into home projects, and now we have a baby. And with that, I've been doing some mom vlogs, parenting vlogs, and today I want to talk about 9-month sleep regression because it is no joke.
Hello.
So Kyle, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, great, but not really great because today I want to talk about 9-month sleep regression.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's so real. So, what's it like?
Well, you think you know your baby, and then they change on you.
Yeah.
It's been rough, but it's okay. I mean, we're making it.
So, our daughter hit some of the sleep regression milestones at 3 months, which was perfect timing because it was right when I was going back to work. And also she hit one at around 6 or 7 months. But the 9-month one seems to be lasting longer than we expected. The other ones only lasted like a week or two. The 9-month one, she's been in for about 3 or 4 weeks. It's not every day. It's maybe 5 out of 7 nights a week that she's struggling sometimes to sleep. There's a few things that she's going through too. So she's going through a developmental leap right now, and I think that's disrupting a lot of it. If you've ever read the book, The Wonder Weeks, if you haven't, I highly recommend it. There's also an app, but it's about baby development. It's about the weeks leading up to a developmental leap and all the I don't want to call them issues, but all the tendencies that they may have with those leaps. And they might show signs of not sleeping, being frustrated, crying more, but sometimes also like have, resort to like more baby-like things that they used to do a few months ago. And that's what Gwen's been doing, some of those things, which is fine. And actually that book really helped me because it was like, oh, what is going on? Why is she acting like this? And it's like, oh yeah, I know, that actually makes sense. That's right when a leap was supposed to happen. So that book I do highly recommend. So 9-month sleep regression, it's a real thing. It has been everything from her showing all the signs of being tired, and we go and do our nighttime routine. We have the same routine. We get her in her onesie. Kyle reads her a few books, and I come in, I read a couple more books. We sing some songs, and we turn the light out, and she nurses to sleep. And that is just not happening. She'll nurse for like 5 seconds, and all of a sudden she sits up wide awake as if it's like 9 in the morning. Here are some of the things that we've done that has made it a little bit easier. The first thing is, I don't really fight it. So like, we see the signs of when she's tired, we do the routine, and if she ends up sitting up after about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, I just get up with her and we play for another 20 minutes maybe, and then maybe do the routine again, or maybe 40 minutes and do the routine again. Because I found that if I fight it for 45 minutes trying to get her down, that I'm end up frustrated, I'm exhausted, she's frustrated, exhausted. It's not her fault. Like, she doesn't know why she doesn't want to go to sleep. And in fact, I'm sure if she could choose it, she would like to go to sleep. So the first thing I do is I don't fight it. I just kind of let Gwen guide us on like what is the best thing for her as far as like sleep and what she needs. So do you have any tips for any parents going through 9-month sleep regression?
Well, I mean, it all depends on your baby, but Gwen does really well now she does really well at sleeping in the car. Or she loves reading books, so I'll read books to her, sometimes 1 book, sometimes 5, 6, 7 books. It just depends on the day.
Have an expansive library of books, because she won't get tired of them, but sometimes you'll get tired of them.
Yeah.
And during this time, we've kind of been trying to do a balance of maybe more activities with Gwen, lots of fresh air. Like if you can get a baby lots of fresh air, they do tend to sleep better, and that's been really helpful. We take Gwen on so many walks. Do you love your walks? Yeah. So that really helps her sleep. The other thing is, I'm gonna say the exact opposite, which is find yourself some downtime. So do these activities with her, but make sure you have time to relax and unwind. If you need to, you might have to do a few less things on the weekends. Kyle works during the week, so Gwen and I hang out at the house, and Kyle's home and he works from home. But because of that, we tend to just do stuff around the house. So on the weekends, we kind of pack in like family, friends, adventures. That all happens on the weekends. But with that, you know, if she's really tired and we're really tired, nothing gets done at home. We might, if we do all these adventures outside, like it can be really hard to just function as a human being. So sometimes you just have to cancel an event and say, you know what? We're gonna hang out one more day at the house because we're too exhausted for this, and just check in with our mental health. The next thing, and this is really helpful if you have a partner or spouse in the house or someone that helps you with your child, is make sure you check for signs that if the other person is doing okay or frustrated. When they're going through sleep regression, you're also losing sleep. So I have noticed that maybe my capacity for frustration is not as high, my threshold for it is not as high as it usually is. So I have noticed that Kyle has picked up on that and stepped in when I needed it. When, you know, maybe Gwen's being a little fussier, I'm trying to get something done, whether it's, you know, wash my face or do the dishes or cook food. And Kyle has stepped up and he'll distract Gwen for a few minutes just to give me a little bit of a break. And vice versa. Like sometimes Kyle is trying to get something done and she's just like, I'm tired, I'm cranky because I haven't got enough sleep and I don't know why. And that, you know, then I can step in and say, hey, let me take her outside for a second or into another room. And, you know, we both just give each other those breaks and those pats on the back to say like, you're doing okay, but let me take this one for the next few minutes. It's really helpful to do for the other person. So those are, you know, some of the ways that we've dealt with 9 months sleep regression. It is really important to keep up on your routine. So we still do Gwen's bedtime routines. You know, last night we did it and she woke right back up and I ended up having to do 10 more minutes of book reading with her. But you know what? After that, she went back to sleep. It was awesome. And I just find that it's just a season of life and it will pass. So you just kind of like grin and bear it and try to do your best to make it work for what's best for you guys and your household. At the end of the day, it's about making sure everyone gets the most sleep that they can. And that can be very tricky with a little one, with sleep patterns changing all the time. But I wouldn't change it for the world. It's amazing. Being a mom's amazing. Being a parent's amazing. Having this little blessing in our life is amazing. Huh? Are you awesome? Are you awesome? Yeah. Is it you? Yeah. So if you are going through that right now, props to you. It is a really hard time and every kid is different. Oh, on top of that, she's teething right now and that's messing up her world. So always just take a deep breath and check in because it's a tough stage, but you'll get through it. So if you have any other tips for someone going through 9 months sleep regression, please put them below. And the biggest compliment you can give us is a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to this video if you want to hear more updates from us. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.